Brad Pitt or fake Sagan? You decide. I'm sorry if there'll be some Americanism in this video, but that's just the way it's going to go. Have you ever thought about the fact that you never see Got That Funk and Vogtar together at the same time? Think about that. Now, what I'd like to talk to you about today is atheists. They're foul, disgusting creatures that do not bathe and smell in bad, bad ways. In fact, they have green toe fungus. That's right. But why is it? Why is it? It's because they have abandoned faith. They have abandoned belief in favor of something, this foul, disgusting, malodorous thing called reason and logic. Recently, I watched a video by Jack Together for Peace. It was one of his more unreasonable videos, completely lacking in reason or logic, in which he said that if you think God is fucked up and the world is fucked up, then don't blame God, because God is big. God is huge. God understands everything. And saying that things are fucked up and blaming God or that God is fucked up means you're fucked up, you fucked up atheist. And I'll tell you why. Because you cannot conceive of what God can do and God can think. Who are you, you measly mortal atheist who smells bad and has green toe fungus? God exists is an a priori notion. Okay, another issue. Let's talk about another issue. Sending people to hell to suffer and burn for eternity. This is a very easy issue to deal with. Have you ever had a toothache? And in the beginning it feels good. And then, after a while, it starts to feel bad. And then really bad. And then starts to hurt like hell. And you wish that you could cut your head off because it hurts so bad. So you anesthetize yourself. Too much. You anesthetize yourself with something. And then you go to the dentist. But you see, what's really going on here is good. Remember how it felt at first. People that go to hell are not good people. We're all sinners, but they're really not good. They're really, really not good, and they need a lot of good. So that good is given to them in abundance. Overflowing abundance of goodness for eternity. You see? Now Jack would say, you can't know that because you cannot know the mind of God. Jack's right. I think that this perhaps can explain things. Okay, new topic. I was watching the Trinity Broadcasting Network. It's like this religious channel and stuff. It's really good. I learned lots of stuff there. And a guy was doing a thing about cell biology, and he had a big cell there. And he said that, hey, this cell is so complicated. Think about the space shuttle. You know how complicated the space shuttle is? Well, this is way more complicated, okay? And there's no way that this could have evolved. All these pieces had to come together all of these ways. And it just couldn't, there's just no way that that could ever happen. And I thought, man, this is what science is doing. You know what science is doing? Science is a giant national, multinational, worldwide conspiracy. The purpose of science is to make theists look stupid. That's what it's about. All these theories that have been developed, all of this work has been done as part of this massive conspiracy to make theists look like idiots. And all the good that's come of it, and the bad, from penicillin to the thermonuclear bomb, are just side effects of this conspiracy to make theists look bad. It was all so clear to me. In fact, you know, people say with the space program that look at all the benefits we got. Our purpose was to go to the moon. But the truth is, if we took that amount of money and invested it into theoretical research and applied research, we would have gotten much, much more benefits. Everybody knows that. You see, I'm right. As always. Yeah. There's just so much going on in this world. And atheists are, well, they're out to ruin it for all of us. And I'll tell you why. They don't want us to have any fun. It's like stealing candy from the baby. That's what it is. It's like saying, this little nursery rhyme, this little story, this little fairy tale ain't true. Well, I want to tell you something. All this reason and logic gets in the way of just being, of just living, and of experiencing the beauty of this world. And this world has purpose and meaning. Even though we can't figure it out, God's got it all wrapped up for us. And atheists are trying to take it away by explaining things. They're trying to take away morality. Morality comes from God. And another issue that I just thought of. You know, there's like a bunch of different religions and a bunch of different gods and gods. God, hang on. Having too much fun. God and gods. Like, what's up with that? I've heard that a lot on YouTube. Well, it's very easy. Think about this. Which is greater? A God that exists or doesn't exist? Well, that's easy. Something that exists is greater. You know, the premise being that God is the greatest thing since sliced bread. But let me ask you this. Which is greater? A God for a slice, let's say for Christians, or for Muslims, or for Jews, or for Hindus, or all those other things, or a God for everyone? Obviously a God for everyone. So there's only one God, and we don't understand what he's up to, or she's up to, or it's up to. And so that's why we're kind of like fragmented. But it's all so obvious to me right now as I make this up. Now, let me ask you this. Which is greater? A being which exists and is the God of everyone, or a being which doesn't exist and is the God of everyone? The answer is obvious. A being that does not exist is greater than a being that exists. Just think of it. If you didn't exist and you were able to accomplish everything you've accomplished in your life, you would be far greater than what you are now. Because it's a lot harder to do things if you don't exist. You know, I like the way this video is going, and I think I'm going to call it a day for now. I've had a great deal of fun, and maybe you have too. Take care, folks.